tried to record a little yesterday to introduce my channel, but it was the first time using camera on the helmet, and I wasn't sure of the placement and angle and everything. Turns out, the angle sucked. Couldn't see anything, so I'm gonna have to redo that. About me, I just got this bike now about 3 weeks ago. Been riding it for 3 weeks. Before that, I used to ride in high school. I started on a TW200, and from there I got a 500cc Buell Blast, which was a single cylinder, and I honestly didn't like that bike much. It vibrates a lot, and I mean, it's built by Harley, so it's kind of expected, but it wasn't good for me. It was underpowered, even being a 500. This 300 Ninja that I'm on now has a lot more power than that Buell did. Buell was quite torquey though. More than this one, actually. It would spin the back wheel easier. But I got this one about 3 weeks ago now. Decided I wanted to start doing some vlogging while I'm on the bike. I mostly do it not just to catch what other people's mistakes, but to stop myself from making mistakes. Being on camera helps keep me honest and makes me pay a little more attention to what I'm doing. Stops me from making so many mistakes. But we're all human. We all make mistakes. I do. Everybody does. I'm kind of a shy person, so I'm not going to be as outgoing as some of the other moto vloggers you may watch. And I may be very boring to you, and you may never want to watch my videos. And if that's the case, then that's fine. But if some people are like me out there, they're shy, but they're trying to break out of it and want to watch it, then that's great. I'm a wedding photographer, so being shy does not help at all with the wedding photography. At all. So I'm hoping doing this vlogging will actually help me break out of being so shy. I'm fairly comfortable on this bike now, even after only 3 weeks. I mean, I used to ride, and it kind of all comes back pretty easily, pretty quickly. I got this helmet 2 days ago. It's a built Techno Bluetooth. It says the Bluetooth speaker's built in. And it's actually a very nice helmet. A lot of people say it has too much wind noise. If you don't have earplugs, yeah, it has too much wind noise. But honestly, every helmet has too much wind noise if you don't have earplugs in. It's enough to damage your ears if you're at highway speeds. I wonder if these guys can hear me talking to myself over here. So I wear earplugs. And even with the earplugs, I can hear myself talking. I can hear cars around me. I can hear the music through the Bluetooth. So people that say, oh, well, earplugs are going to make it to where you can't hear what's going on around you, they're full of it. Yeah, I thought the same thing too. But honestly, it's not a big deal. As you can see, I lane split a little bit. There's a cop right there. I haven't come in contact with any cops about my lane splitting. I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico here, and I've looked up the laws. They're exactly the same as the laws in California. The books say exactly the same thing. So as far as I'm concerned, it's legal. Now, if you go past the legality of it, people in Albuquerque are not like people in California. And I'm sorry to say, but people here take offense to the fact that you're getting somewhere faster than them. They don't realize that it's more of a safety issue. I mean, honestly, traffic here, everybody goes over the speed limit. It's never stop and go traffic. So besides the safety issue, there is no reason to lane split. I'm not going to get anywhere faster lane splitting than if I don't lane split, just because everybody's going fast enough. I don't know. If anybody else here rides a bike in Albuquerque, let me know in the comments if you lane split. Be nice to see what other people here in New Mexico do. Be nice to see the opinions of the cops also. I mean, I don't know what would happen if I got a ticket for it. I'd fight it, but who knows if I'd win. I'm gonna keep riding for a little bit. I live right up here. It's only like, I don't know, 5 minutes from my house to my work, so it's nice. But that doesn't give me much riding time, so I usually ride around quite a bit more. I've put almost 1,000 miles on this bike in the 3 weeks that I've had it. I'm at 928 right now. That'll quickly be 1,000 by tomorrow probably. Right now I have a Mazda 2 that I drive around, and it's great on gas. It's a great little car. It's built well. It handles amazingly well. I love taking it through the turns on the back of the Sandia Mountains here in Albuquerque. But it is extremely underpowered. Extremely underpowered. So getting on this 300cc bike, it feels a ton faster than that car. That being said, my previous car before that one was a 97 Mitsubishi Eclipse Spider GST Turbo, and this bike is slower than that car. Not by a lot, but it is slower than that car. I had a lot of work done to the car, but I ended up sliding under the back of a Ford truck, Ford Ranger, in the rain. And if you ever seen those cars on the top of the hood, I'll put a link, but there's, or a photo or something in here, but there's a hump. There's a hump that goes over the timing belt in the hood. And that happened to be right where it hit the hitch on the guy's truck and shattered the timing gears while the car was running. And at that point, I mean, I needed something to get back and forth to work. I didn't have the time or the money to fix the car. I wish I could have. I mean, it was fixable, yeah. It would have taken some time, but I didn't have the time or money to do it. I ended up parting it out, selling all the parts locally on eBay and such. So that car's gone. I have the Mazda. I have this, so that's working for me. I love the power of this bike. It's a 300. A lot of people will say, well, I'm afraid I'm going to grow out of it. Depends on what you're looking for. You're looking for a fun bike that handles great, is reliable, gets you to and from work. I mean, it's as fast as, or faster than, most cars on the road. I mean, all these cars at this stop sign here, this bike will beat them. Easy. It's not a super sport. If you're looking for speed, you're looking for power, go bigger. Go with the, if you're looking for Kawasaki, go with the 636. Go with something bigger if what you're looking for is speed. If you're a new rider and you're just wanting to ride, you're not looking for insane speed or I want to be able to do 150 miles an hour, go with the 300. It's a great bike. You will be extremely satisfied with it. You may grow out of it. I mean, I've had it for 3 weeks. I can safely use all the power that this bike has all the time, every day. I mean, it's not something I'm afraid of. It's not something I'm afraid I'm going to get myself into a lot of trouble with. I mean, I'm getting between 60 and 68 miles per gallon, depending on how I'm riding. What's this car doing?